Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're pulling back the curtain on the hidden world of your bathroom. We're going to reveal the microscopic battlefield that's on every single surface and arm you with the scientific secrets to actually win the war on germs.
You know the feeling. You scrub and you shine until the room is just sparkling. But what you see, that's not the whole story, not even close. The real battle for a clean bathroom is happening at a level you can't see, against an invisible army.
Okay, let's just sit with this number for a second. It's staggering. We're talking about up to 100 trillion potential pathogens that can be introduced into the environment from a single toilet use if someone is sick. That is more than the number of stars in our galaxy. That's the scale of the fight we're talking about.
So here's our game plan. First, we're going to shatter the illusion of what clean really means. Then, we'll dive into the actual science of how these germs get everywhere. After that, we'll crack open the professional playbook to see how the experts do it, break down their core strategy, and finally, give you some simple, powerful upgrades for your own bathroom.
Right, so that sparkling clean toilet you're so proud of, it might be hiding a very dirty little secret. And here's the key takeaway. A bathroom that looks clean isn't necessarily a bathroom that's hygienically safe. What you see is only half the story.
And look, this isn't just some theory. This is a serious public health issue. Major outbreaks of really nasty stuff like norovirus and hepatitis A have been directly traced back to contaminated restrooms. This proves that what we can't see can absolutely hurt us.
So, if these germs are invisible, how in the world do they get around? Let's follow the science. Let's see how these pathogens travel from point A, the toilet, to basically everywhere else in the room. This is where it gets really fascinating and kind of gross.
First off, I want you to meet something called the toilet plume. Every single time you flush, the power of that water shoots a fine mist of tiny droplets up into the air. And guess what's in those droplets? Yep. If there are germs in the bowl, they are now airborne.
And this quote right here shows you just how far that plume can travel. A study in the Journal of Hospital Infection found that a single flush contaminates the air, and those little particles can just float around for up to 90 minutes before they finally settle. And where do they settle? On everything. Your towels, the counter, the door handle, and, yep, your toothbrush.
But wait, it gets worse. These germs, they don't just sit there waiting for you to wipe them away. Oh no, they team up. They build these fortified cities called biofilms. Think of it like a slimy, protective shield, especially in places that are tough to clean, like under the toilet rim.
You think that biofilm's no big deal? Get this. One study found that Salmonella bacteria survived inside a toilet's biofilm for up to 50 days, long after a person was sick, and even with weekly cleanings. It's basically a hidden, permanent fortress for germs.
And here's the real kicker. Your own cleaning habits might be making everything worse. Scientists call this the fomite freeway. A fomite is just any object that can carry germs. And when you use the same cloth to wipe the toilet and then, say, the sink, you've basically created a germ taxi service, giving pathogens a free ride all over the room.
Okay, so how do we shut down this germ highway? We stop guessing. We start learning from the people who treat cleaning like a science.
For this, we're digging into training documents from Finnish vocational schools. Because in Finland, professional cleaning isn't just a job, it's a skilled trade. They have these strict, science-based methods designed to actually eliminate pathogens, not just spread them around.
Now this is really interesting. Professionals don't just clean. They have two completely different modes. There's maintenance cleaning, that's the daily stuff, wiping high-touch surfaces. But then there's the deep clean. This is a periodic, all-out assault on everything, from the ceiling vents to the floor drains, specifically to destroy things like scale and those stubborn biofilms we talked about.
So what's their secret sauce? Let's break down the two golden rules that make professional cleaning so effective at stopping germs dead in their tracks.
Rule number 1 is all about the workflow, top to bottom and clean to dirty. It's just common sense, really. You start high so dust and debris fall down onto surfaces you haven't cleaned yet. And you always clean the cleaner areas, like the sink, before you touch the dirtiest area, the toilet. That way you're not dragging toilet germs all over the bathroom.
Next up, they use the right tool for the job. I mean, you wouldn't use your toilet brush on the sink, right? Well, pros take that idea to a whole other level. They have specialized tools for everything. And most importantly, they have a strict strategy for their cleaning cloths to prevent that dreaded cross-contamination.
And this, right here, this is maybe the single most important secret weapon. The Finnish guides are obsessed with cloth management.
After wiping down one small area, the rule is känna puhe, turn the cloth to a clean, fresh side. Moving to a new zone, vaihta puhe, change the cloth completely. It's this simple discipline that shuts down that fomite freeway for good.
So, what does all this science and all these pro techniques mean for you at home? Let's boil it all down into a few simple changes that will make a huge impact.
Here are 3 easy upgrades. Number 1, close the lid before you flush. It's the simplest way to contain that toilet plume. 2, do what the pros do. Get a separate, different color cloth that is only for the toilet. Never let it touch any other surface. And 3, clean your high-touch surfaces last. After everything else is done, do a final pass on the light switch, the faucet, and the doorknob with a disinfectant.
So the next time you step into your bathroom, remember that invisible world that's all around you. Because now you know the secrets to not just making it look clean, but to making it truly scientifically clean. The real question is, are you ready to fight back?